If you're a superhero fan, 2018 already looks to be an exciting year. Movies featuring Black Panther, The Flash, and Aquaman are all scheduled, and there's also a little movie called Avengers Infinity War. But one 2018 release is absolutely guaranteed to rock your world. Deadpool 2. The Merc with the Mouth is returning with several fan favorites from the first movie, and the cinematic debut of some more classic comic book characters. We've got 2 crisp high fives worth of reasons why Deadpool 2 will blow everyone away.
Okay guys, let's get out there and make a difference.
You know what to do.
John Wick approved. If you want to get someone excited about Deadpool 2, you only need to use 2 words. John Wick. After some behind-the-scenes drama that caused Deadpool director Tim Miller to bail on the sequel, the project landed David Leitch to take up the job. Leitch injected fresh energy into the action genre with his first John Wick, taking a tired revenge premise and building it into something completely awesome. If Leitch can marry the sleek, stylish action of John Wick with the crude, off-the-wall humor of Deadpool, he'll create a superhero movie like nothing we've seen. Or at least a worthy successor. Sequel skewering. It wouldn't be Deadpool if it didn't poke fun at itself, and a Deadpool sequel is bound to go the same way. As excited as fans get about the return of their favourite heroes and villains, too often the sequels just lack the spark that made the original so good. Fortunately, Deadpool 2 is setting out to put unnecessary super sequels in their place. As producer Simon Kinberg put it, the sort of glut or saturation of these movies and the proliferation of sequels is definitely something we'll play around with. Even your reluctant friend who can't stand each year's endless superhero sequels and reboots might get a kick out of this phenomenon being brutally savaged by Deadpool's sarcasm. Deadpool and Friends. Deadpool 2 will be expanding its roster of characters by at least 2. One will be Domino, a mutant with a very special ability that can only be described as good luck. When she wants something to happen, she can greatly increase the odds. In the comics, she had several run-ins with Deadpool, though their exact relationship in the upcoming sequel remains unclear. In addition to potentially bringing Domino to life on the big screen, the movie will also likely fulfill its promise from the end of the first one.
The sequel? We're gonna have Cable. Amazing character. Bionic arm, time travel.
In the comics, Cable has a pretty complex backstory involving time travel and a weird techno-organic virus, a mashup of time paradoxes and clones that any movie studio would have a hard time translating to the screen. Basically, a standalone Cable movie ain't gonna happen. But if Deadpool 2 got a hold of him, Cable doesn't have to be anything but a badass, bullet-slinging future warrior, the guy we all want to see, and be right at home in Deadpool's bonkers cinematic world. Look no further than the Deadpool video game for proof of the perfect double act.
This has got to be the dumbest idea you've ever had. The risk is considerable. This is my...
Great, Cable! Thanks awesome, bye! See you in traffic!
Hello, X-Force. To casual fans, some of these new additions to the Deadpool sequel may seem a little random. After all, a time-traveling cyborg and Lady Luck seem out of place in the somewhat grounded reality of Deadpool's corner of the X-Men cinematic universe. But with all things Hollywood, there are bigger things on the horizon. In the 20th Century Fox's case, that means an X-Force film. In the comics, the X-Force was formed by Cable as a mutant team that specialized in wet work, a fancy way of saying hacking up bad guys. The initial lineup featured Cable as the leader and Domino as one of his ace soldiers. And now, both of these characters are slated to be in Deadpool 2. And with Ryan Reynolds reportedly co-writing the X-Force script, chances are good that Deadpool 2 will start laying the foundation for the X-Force. Returning favorites. It's not all new names and faces for Deadpool 2, all the best parts of the first movie are coming back too. So far, the sequel is confirmed to feature Deadpool's main squeeze, Vanessa, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, Colossus, and our favorite taxi driver since Robert De Niro, Dopinder.
Dopinder, this is no way to win Gita's heart back!
I'm so proud of you.
There's also a chance that Vanessa will play a bigger role in the action. In the comics, the character Vanessa is based on is a mutant with the codename Copycat, who has the ability to steal the appearance and powers of other characters. More likely though, Deadpool's just gonna stick Vanessa in a flashy outfit and make a joke about it. Yeah, that's more Wade's style. More superhero mockery. For better or worse, we're swimming in superhero movies for the foreseeable future. From Warner Brothers establishing their own cinematic universe to the unending march of the MCU, it seems like there's always a cape, web, or magic hammer hanging out at your local movie theater. One of those things that made Deadpool so funny was the way it relentlessly lampooned these other superhero movies. From the opening credits to Deadpool's breakdown of Angel's superhero landing.
Superhero landing! Yeah, that's really hard on your knees. Totally impractical, they all do it.
And, of course, the meta-mockery of Reynolds' failed Green Lantern movie.
And please don't make the super suit green. Or animated.
One simple reason to be excited about Deadpool 2 is that there are so many more movies for it to make fun of. Since Deadpool, we've seen Logan, Captain America Civil War, Batman vs Superman, Doctor Strange, and Suicide Squad. And by the time Deadpool 2 comes out, Spider-Man Homecoming will have been released, as well as Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. If Deadpool's gonna pick at superheroes, like we know he will, he's got plenty of material to work with this time around. Low-budget creativity. With all of Deadpool's gorgeous visuals and slow-mo sarcasm, you might be surprised that it was made with a budget of only $58 million. In the world of superhero cinema, where bloated films like Batman vs Superman clock in at budgets of $250 million and beyond, Deadpool was essentially made for chump change. This forced the creative team to put an emphasis on characters, relationships, and humor. Deadpool 2 co-writer Paul Wernick has insisted the sequel will also be relatively cheap, saying, "We don't want $150 million to go make the next movie, because that's not Deadpool. Deadpool doesn't lift cities up into the air or battle aliens coming down to Earth." Taking this interview at face value, it means the sequel will see a continued focus on humor, relationships, and comparatively low-stakes action. Great news for those of us who really appreciated the character-driven original. That amazing trailer. If you saw Logan in theaters, you were treated to a doozy of a teaser, the Deadpool 2 promo that disguised itself as the beginning of the Logan movie. Based on that alone, you can bet Deadpool 2 is going to blow us all away, with references to Cable's real name and the best Stan Lee cameo yet.
Wow, nice suit. Zip it, Stan Lee!
It's a solid assurance that the original's violence, humor, and self-deprecating humor remain in force. Also, what's up with that Firefly poster? Just a nod to Vanessa actress Marina Baccarin, a jab at Fox for cancelling the show? With Deadpool, it could mean anything or nothing. All we know right now is that Deadpool 2 is going to be amazing. How amazing?
I'm touching myself tonight.
Thanks for watching. Click the looper icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.